Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Full-Time Trip. We are back in the building. It is very early in the morning, but it's time to, we got to get this out nonetheless, man. This is important news. This is pending news. This is stuff that's incoming, really big stuff. The week that we're having as Arsenal fans right now is insane. A little bit bittersweet, you know, with some of the outgoings and all that stuff, but we getting business done, and I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? You absolutely love to see it. And with that, we got probably the most important piece of business done that we could have across this entire summer window, man. Like, comment, subscribe, let's get right into it. But William Saliba, we got the official confirmations. It was coming for a little bit, but we got the official confirmations from Ornstein, all the tier 1 folks. You know what I'm saying? It was locked down, it's locked in. We're probably gonna get some announcement, you know, in the coming hours. William Saliba has extended his contract with the Arsenal. He's here to stay. Another 4 years, another term in this joint, you know what I'm saying, back to back. But I gotta really sit down and I gotta say this, you know, playing out. Despite all the business that we've been doing, despite all the moves that we've been making, this is the most important deal this summer. Hands down, bar none. This is the most important transfer business or whatever business we're gonna do in summertime. In my opinion, this was more than important to nail down his contract when things didn't seem so certain. You know, maybe there's a little bit of waiting, a little bit of, you know, cat and mouse in the background, especially after the injury. You know, things just kind of went dark. You know, didn't really know, you know, his status as a certain thing as he was recovering. But the fact that we have locked him down for another 4 years is this is paramount to our success. We needed to lock this down if anything else happened. You know what I'm saying? If the Emirates came crashing down, if Coney was, you know what I'm saying, and ended up like the hospital in like the dark night, you know what I'm saying? Like, we needed to lock down his contract. This guy is he's on the track to being a world class, one of the best, if not one of the best center backs in the world. He's one of the best center backs in the league, and he proved that last season in the world. He's on that course with no time flat. 21 years old, getting it done. You know what I mean? Like, talisman. He is key. He is an essential piece of that spine. And I'm not telling y'all what y'all already don't know. He will lead this team for years to come. Again, 21 to about, yeah, we're getting him to like 25-ish. You know what I'm saying? At least on this current contract terms. And I know there's gonna be some people, you know, who are all mad. It's like, oh, he didn't sign an extra year option. He didn't go for 5 years. Yeah. We just gotta put our hands up and say, this is the name of the game, man. Power, again, contract negotiations between buyer, you know, the club and buyers, the club and agents, all that stuff. There's more onus on, you know, the club to come good than a player to stay, because there's a lot more options, especially if you're a hot commodity. So people are gonna leverage that. That's just business. You know what I'm saying? You can still strike a good deal. You know, you can still have good business and, you know, still, you know, have passion and affinity for the club. You don't want to get done dirty. You know what I'm saying? If somebody at your job cuts your paycheck, but you like working there, you know what I'm saying? Something's still gonna feel a little bit off. So getting those details right was key. And, you know, again, they came to a deal that was advantageous, and still we retain services. And now it's up to us to build around Saliba, to keep competing with Saliba for everybody else, all the other pieces in the club, to make it happen. Major silverware, major trophies, winning the league, getting farther, and hopefully winning the Champions League in years to come. That's the next step of action. And if you want a player that's built for the highest highs, that's built for the toughest moments, that's built for the highest levels of quality when you need it, that's William Saliba. That's William Saliba. And I'm just glad he had his chance to break into that first team last season. Was a shoo-in, of course, and we're cooking, man. We're cooking. We're locking down these very, very, very important contracts of young players. We're retaining our talent, and it had to happen. It had to happen. There was I know there was like the little interest from PSG. I think there was maybe some interest from Real Madrid, like briefly, but I don't think he was going anywhere, and that should be the case for a very long time. He did not need to go nowhere else. We're on an upward trajectory. He's one of the main protagonists that are fueling us to that conclusion where major silverware is in the, you know, at our hands, in front of us. So you already know I'm over the moon for this. I'm about to get my Saliba jersey. I just don't want it on the away kit, because that away kit look kind of crazy right now. I hope they do a little refresh before they reveal it, but I cannot wait to see him back healthy. You know, he's back in training, looking good. Doesn't seem the back is going to be too much of an issue, hopefully. And, you know, now that we're, you know, making some additions, you know, with Jurriën Timber coming in with potentially, you know, right center back cover, Tomiyasu's back, potential right center back cover, Ben White, potential right center back cover, depending on how the outlay is. we have a lot more rotation to manage the minutes. And again, that is what was a killer last season. We had to overplay our hand and play him in the Sporting game. Didn't go so well. Then the next week he had to come back for Fulham, or the week before he had to come back for Fulham. I can't remember the order. I flip-flopped it, but that was the stress that caused it. You know what I mean? And of course, again, if you're going to be a top class player, you got to play those, you know, you got to play a full season. You know what I mean? You got to play back-to-back games week to week. But the option for rotation, you've seen it, of course, with the Manchester Cities and stuff like that. The option for rotation is key across a long, grueling season, across 4+ competitions. You need to have that. You need to have that level of depth. And that's what we're addressing. And signing him on top of those moves only puts us in a better position. Simple, plain and fact. You know what I mean? I'm only preaching to the choir on this, but I need to let y'all know that William Saliba is the most important signing we will make this summer window. Rice is fantastic, and I can't wait to see him in there. That's going to be a really, really huge thing. But my personal opinion is retaining William Saliba is the most important thing that we could have done. Making sure we lock him down for a long time, another 4 years, is the most important piece of business that Arsenal will do this summer window. But doesn't matter what my opinion is all the way, you know what I'm saying? I need to hear y'all opinion. Let me know in the comment section below, man. What do you guys think about the William Saliba extension? Do you think it's the biggest deal of the summer? Do you think it's the most important piece of business that needed to get done for Arsenal? Was it something else? Was it another player? Was it Declan Rice? Was it Timber? Was it, you know what I'm saying? Was it Gunnosaurus getting another extension? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel. And with that, we're going to stay tuned, man. There's a lot more news to come, I think. You know what I'm saying? There's some more outgoings, definitely, hopefully, some more incomings. And we'll definitely see how the rest of the summer window progresses. But that's all I have for today. Don't trip. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out. COYG.